Hey guys, GHAZZY TV here with another Path of Exile video. I've been asked so many times about this. I wanted to shed some light on this topic. Reason I haven't made a video on this earlier is because I reached out to GGG asking about this for some clarification and or some explanation as to why the hell this is maybe going to be a thing or two, or be the way that it's going to be. Anyways, before we dive into the video, if you're enjoying this type of content, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. We are so close to hitting 100,000 subscribers this channel, so I would very much appreciate that. But enough of that. Let's just crack into the video. I'm going to talk about Spectre sharing. Everybody loves Spectres, myself included. Love it. So the new changes they made on the patch notes was actually a little comment here that's number of Spectres varieties saved to your characters that can be desecrated is now always 10 rather than being based on your Spectre limit. So that means that if you've summoned up to 10 different Spectres, you're able to have all those 10 different Spectres on your Desecrate pool, no matter how many of your max Spectre count has been. This is a good change, especially with Spectre banks and whatnot, if you want to save certain Spectres. Now, it also becomes a bit of a problem here, because the patch notes are also saying that a few other things, which I'll explain. But what they made that was really good is this change right here. It is that instead of this chance for these corpses to have a flat percent chance to match your Spectres, that meant that if you had 10 Spectres, it would literally be, very low percent chance to hit the one Spectre that you want, especially if you ran something like, Wraith Lord or Spectre banks that used to run a bunch of different Spectres for the community. In hideouts, if you use Desecrate and you have 10 different summoned Spectres, you will summon 10 different Spectral corpses with your Desecrate. You will be able to summon every corpse in your Desecrate will be a Spectre, which cannot be used by Detonate Dead. Keep that in mind. So that's a good change, right? Everyone was super happy about it. So what's the problem then? Why am I making this video being a little bit concerned? Well, it also says that these Spectral corpses are now usable for most purposes. Can only be used by minion skills such as Raise Spectre or Bone Offering. Why is this problematic? So because of the way Spectres works in Path of Exile, we are having a bit of a problem. Or they're unusable for most purposes, sorry. We have a bit of a problem with Spectres. And that is that if you have a build that uses, very specific Spectres. So let's use the Affliction Corpses as an example. Let's say you have the Hydra Spectres. Yes, the Shaper Guardian boss Hydra. You can have that as a Spectre from Affliction League. And that will be available through the use of a corpse item. You use the corpse item, and now you summon that corpse to be a Spectre. That Spectre corpse will now be summonable, or the corpse of it will be generatable by your Desecrate. Your Desecrate. Based on these changes, it seems that if that monster or this Spectral corpse have existed in the zone, we don't know if I invite another player to my hideout, if that player can use their Desecrate to find the Spectral corpse of a Hydra in that area. There's no confirmation of this, and I have yet to receive any answers on this. And that means that if I want to share my Spectres, the only possible way for me to do this is for me to invite the player to my hideouts. Then I would personally have to Desecrate it for that player. This is obviously assuming that other players can use their minion skills on corpses that I generate, which, again, we haven't seen or heard any confirmation on. And I reached out to GGG about this. Jonathan basically told me to talk to Mark, and I reached out to Nick as well, because I understand that Mark is completely spammed with questions, and I don't hold it against him. So I've been talking to them. I'm just waiting for a response to this, and since I'm not getting any response so far, I figured I'll make a video and maybe we can get some more attention to this topic, because the problem with this is it's one thing to buy the corpses or finding them, right? The problem is finding these Spectres has always been a very annoying process for most people. And we've been solving this in my global channel. If you type /global6666, you can join it, and we'll always share Spectres there and help each other do this for free. We're not charging for these things. If people want to leave a tip, go for it. What we do there is make sure that people can play the builds that they want to without any problems of not having access to the Spectres they want, especially with Wraith Lord Helmet giving you tons of Spectres to use, right? So this is obviously a very concerning topic that I'm very concerned about, And yeah, the main real purpose, all cards to the table. The real reason I'm making this video is because I haven't been given an answer that I can share with the community, and I just want to bring some more attention to this topic because it is a big one. And not being able to share specters means that every player will either have to find or purchase the corpses to summon their specters if they want those specific ones. And that's only available from ritual encounters, to my understanding, as well as getting tier 17 specters would force those players to be invited by someone who has that tier 17 pop with those specters to then go into their tier 17 map and summon the specters in there, or waste one just to get those specters. The process is just so frustrating as it is, which is going to be fixed with PoE 2, but this isn't PoE 2. This is Path of Exile 1, and this is a problem. Anyways, let me know what you think of this issue in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's hit that 100K. Until next time, stay safe and keep rocking.